to say a major Republic we're done, but now we're just going to go through it. Yeah, I actually am going to stand. So I'll stand. Y'all can stand if you like. I am going to say the prayers. I am going to open up with a prayer. Keep it short this time. Open the prayers. Shabbat prayers. Barakatha Yahweh. Hahawa'ah Natalanawa Awar HaShabbat Bashalamon. Abanawa Shabbat, the Lord's Prayer. Abanawa Shabbat Shemayim Kodash Hayah Shamka Yahweh Malakwath Ka Taba'a Ratazaka Hayah Aisha Ba'arataza Kawa Hayah Bashamayim Natalanawa Lakam Kal Yawam Wasalach Nawa Kabawafinawa Kasalach Nawa, Kabawafi Nawa, Wala'a, Tabia Nawa, Banasaya 1, Abal, Awashai Nawa, Man, Rai, Kaya, Laka, Hamalakwath, Waha'ala, Wahataparath, Laiwalamyam, Aman. Now we're going to read it in English. Give me a minute. I didn't, Matthew. It's the Lord's Prayer, Matthew. Wait a minute. It's funny. It's funny as not funny. Matthew 6 and 9 reads, After this manner, therefore pray ye, our Father which art in heaven, holy be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done in earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our debts as we forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, and the power, the glory, forever. Amen. Ma'ataza 1, the 10 Commandments, La'a, Yahweh, Laka, Alahayim, Aichariam, Al Panya, La'a, Taisha, Laka, Pasal, Wala'a, Taibadam, La'a, Talakwakath, Sham, Yahweh, Bashawa, Zakar, Hayawam, Hashamath, Lakwadashwa, Kabad, Abaka, Wa Amaka, La'a Ratazak, La'a Naap, La'a Ganab, La'a Taina Shakur, La'a Kamat Kol Ashara La Ra'ika. Exodus 20th chapter in the English reads, And the Most High spake all these words, saying, I am Yahweh thy power, which have brought thee out of the land of Egypt. Select, I'm going to start at the 3rd verse. Exodus 20th chapter and 3rd verse. Thou shalt not have no other powers before me. Well, I'm going to say with a word. Thou shalt have no other gods before me. Thou shalt not make unto thee any graven image or any likeness of anything that is in heaven above, or that is in earth beneath, or that is in the water under the earth. Thou shalt not bow down thyself to them, nor serve them. For I, Yahweh thy power, am a jealous power, visiting the iniquity of the fathers upon the children unto the 3rd and 4th generation of them that hate me, and showing mercy unto thousands of them that love me and keep my commandments. 7th verse, Thou shalt not take the name of Yahweh thy power in vain, for Yahweh will not hold him guiltless that taketh his name in vain. Remember the Sabbath day to keep it holy. 6 days shalt thou labor and do all thy work, but the 7th day is the Sabbath day of Yahweh thy power. In it thou shalt not do any work, thou, nor thy son, nor thy daughter, thy manservant, nor thy maidservant, nor thy cattle, nor the stranger that is within thy gates. 11th verse, For in 6 days Yahweh made heaven and earth, the sea and all that is in them, and rested the seventh day. Wherefore Yahweh blessed the Sabbath day and hallowed it. 12th verse, honor thy father and thy mother, that thy days may be long upon the land which Yahweh thy power giveth thee. Thou shalt not murder. Thou shalt not commit adultery. Thou shalt not steal. Thou shalt not bear false witness against thy neighbor. Thou shalt not covet thy neighbor's house. Thou shalt not covet thy neighbor's wife, nor his manservant, nor his maidservant, nor his ox, nor his ass, nor anything that is thy neighbor's. A month. From there, we're going to read Psalms 121. Anasha, Ayamya, Al Hahariam, Mahayan, Yabawa'a, Isaiah, Yabawa'a, Mayahawa, Shaisha, Shemayim, Wa'arataza, La'a, Yonathan, Lamawat, Regalia, Yala'a, Nawam, Shashamaria, Hana, Yala'a, Nawam, Wala'a, Yeshun, Shashawamaria, Yasha'ala, Yahweh, Shamaria, Yala'a, Hakaya, Bayawam, Wala'a, Halabana, Balayana, Yahweh, Yashamaria, Makal, Rai, Yashamar, Napasha, Yahweh, Yashamar, Hawalakya, Wabawa'aya, Maitha, Wa'aid, Iwalumium, Aman. So give me a minute. I'm going to get Psalms 121 and the English. Psalms 121 in the English. Psalms 121. I will lift up mine eyes unto the hills, from whence cometh my help. My help cometh from Yahweh, which made heaven and earth. He will not suffer thy foot to be moved. He that keepeth thee will not slumber. Behold, he that keepeth Yasha'Allah shall neither slumber nor sleep. Yahweh is thy keeper. Yahweh is thy shade upon thy right hand. The sun shall not smite thee by day, nor the moon by night. Yahweh shall preserve thee from all evil. He shall preserve thy soul. Yahweh shall preserve thy going out and thy coming in from this time forth, even forevermore. A month. From there, I'm going to say Ishabium. We're gonna start the lesson. All right. It should be a brief one, another brief one. I don't know. If it goes how it goes, that's how it's gonna be. That's how I roll. It is what it is. Take it how you want. But we're gonna read some passages though, some chapters. We are gonna read one of the main chapters, but probably two of them, if not all of them. But now we're going to read for two main chapters. I want to start at Exodus. I just want to go over a little history. And you'll understand the significance of it because it's history, but it also is current events, and it's also, how you say, prophecy that's about to happen. Yeah, it's that deep. That's why I got to go in this history. Exodus, we're going to start at Exodus 14th chapter. At least that's where I want to start because you'll understand more why I'm going over this, because it's going to be in our present situation in Babylon, America. Slack you for that. I did that on camera. But yeah. is going to be in our present existence. But we Hebrews is not participating. Those that's about truth and righteousness and living for the Most High and pleasing the Most High. What the Most High say overstands what any man say. I don't care what race he is, Caucasian, what Gentile you is, Caucasian, African, whatever. We do what's pleasing to the Most High first. And at least that's what I do, and that's how I live by. But I find it's necessary to go into this topic. And I will be reading notes from my phone, but I will be reading from the Bible mainly, because my notes I have kept in my phone. So it is what it is. But yeah, we're gonna deal with this, right? So I'm gonna start. I open up one of my notations. So we're gonna read from Exodus 14 chapter. We're gonna start there, and we're gonna read a few, a couple of passages, give you an understanding of what's going on, because I expound more probably when I'm near the end. Reason why I'm going, and I felt I have to. It's necessary. Yeah, it's serious. But the chapter is Exodus 14 chapter, and I will start at the first verse, and I'm going to read. And I'll explain more as we go on. And Yahweh spake unto Moses, saying, Speak unto the children of Yashar'Allah, that they turn and encamp before Pi-Hirath. That's the best way I can say it. Pi-Hirath, between Migdal and the sea, over against Baal Zephon. Now that's very key, because in that root word is Baal. So that's what the topic we're dealing with. The title of Baal. And I'll explain more as I go along. Baal Zephon, before it shall ye encamp by the sea. For Pharaoh will say of the children of Yashar'Allah, they are entangled in the land, the wilderness have shut them in. And I will harden Pharaoh's heart, and he shall follow after them, and I will be honored upon Pharaoh and upon all his hosts, that the Egyptians may know that I am Yahweh, and they did so. So this is the Most High giving Moses the orders of what to do and what was going to happen before. Right? So we stopped at Egyptians may do it, and I am Yahweh, and they did so. We stopped at the 4th verse. We're going to continue to the 5th verse in Exodus 14 chapter. And it was told the king of Egypt that the people fled, and the heart of Pharaoh and of his servants was turned against the people. And they said, Why have we done this, that we have let Yashar'Allah go from serving us? And he made ready his chariot and took his people with him. So it's happening the way the Most High is saying it, right? And he took 600 chosen chariots and all the chariots of Egypt and captains over every one of them. And Yahweh hardened the heart, meaning the mind of Pharaoh, king of Egypt, and he pursued after the children of Yashar'Allah. And the children of Yashar'Allah went out with an high hand. But the Egyptians pursued after them, and all the horses and chariots of Pharaoh and his horsemen and his army, and overtook them, encamping by the sea beside Pi-Hahirith, before Baal Zephon. And we're going to deal with that word too, Baal Zephon. I'm going to go into that in a minute. And when Pharaoh drew nigh, the children of Yashar'Allah lifted up their eyes, and behold, the Egyptians marched after them, and they were sore afraid. And the children of Yashar'Allah cried out unto Yahweh. And they said unto, and they said unto Moses, Because there were no graves in Egypt, hast thou taken us away to die in the wilderness? So this them complaining to Moses. Wherefore hast thou dealt thus with us, to carry us forth out of Egypt? That's what they question to Moses. Is it not this the word that we did tell thee in Egypt, saying, let us alone, that we may serve the Egyptians? For it had been better for us to serve the Egyptians than that we should die in the wilderness. And Moses said unto the people, fear ye not, stand still and see the salvation of Yahweh, which he will show to you today. For Egyptians whom ye have seen today, ye shall see them again no more forever. 14th verse. And Yahweh shall fight for you, and ye shall hold your peace. Because Yasha'Allah love to complain, man. And you see that's what happened. 15th verse. And Yahweh said unto Moses, wherefore criest thou unto me? Speak unto the children of Yasha'Allah that they go forward. Yeah, tell them to move forward. Don't complain. I told you what to do. Don't complain to me, basically. Okay, that's what he told Moses. Right? So we're going to stop there. Now I'm going to read the notes. You seen and heard a word, right? Baal Zephon. Right? We're going to go into the history about that word. Because that was an idol you're going to see of the Canaanites. And we're going to read. Excuse me. Baal Zephon is a name that refers to both a Canaanite storm god and a location mentioned in the Bible, specifically in the context of the Israelites' escape from Egypt, which we just read. The name translates to Lord of the North, and it is associated with a site near the Red Sea, which we just read about, where the Israelites camped before crossing the sea during the Exodus. And that's in this chapter, the 14th chapter. Y'all can read the rest on your own, all right? But it's in the Exodus 14th chapter, when he split the sea, right? So I'm going to read further down. This was the idol of the Canaanites, which are Africans. I think today they would be known as the South Africans. But anyway, I'm going to read it over. He said, Baal Zephon, meaning Lord of the North, is a significant figure in ancient Near Eastern mythology, particularly associated with the Canaanite storm god, Baal. He is often linked to maritime trade and was worshipped in various locations around the Mediterranean Sea. And you're going to get more understanding of that because you're going to hear that name come, not just that particular name, but when you hear that name Baal associated with it. But Zephon was added because it's telling you a particular location, right? I'm going to read some more notations. Let's see. Okay, I read that. Right. And the Greeks adapted that too. They try to associate, they always try to associate it with a white, let me say, be correct. The European Greeks, Caucasian Greeks, always try to associate, which they do to this day, associate themselves with the other Gentiles, which are the Africans, Canaanites. And they associate it, of course, with Zeus and all these other fake idols or whatever. Okay? And these other idols. So it's like they putting their stamp on it. But they all got it from the so-called Hamitic Gentiles. Not only Ham, because I'm going to go into more. We're going to read a little more, right? So let's go into, let's go to Numbers 22. And we're going to start at the first verse, right? I'm going to have to jump down because there's a lot in that. It's a long chapter. So I'm going to jump around a little. I'll try to do less as possible, but let's go to Numbers 22nd chapter. Numbers 22nd chapter. Right? We're going to read Numbers 22nd chapter. We're going to start at the first verse. Because, all right, let's just read. Numbers 22. And the children of Yashar'allah set forward and pitched in the plains of Moab on the side of Jordan by Jericho. Now, the Moab was a nation, and it still is a nation, even though the Most High scattered them. But they are today would be known as the Moors, which are in the land near the Africa and parts of the Arab world. They mixed in there amongst them. And that's a whole nother story. But the whole point is that was another dark nation. Technically, they were the cousins of Yashar'allah, but they became, of course, enemies like all the other nations, just like Esau. So, but anyway, we're going to read on. So I'm going to read, I read the first verse. I'm going to read the second verse. And Balak, the son of Zippor, saw all Israel had done to the Amorites. I'm going to read one again. And the children of Yashar'allah set forward and pitched in the plains of Moab on the side of Jordan by Jericho. And Balak, the son of Zippor, saw all that Yashar'allah had done to the Amorites. And Moab was sore afraid of the people because they were many. And Moab was distressed because of the children of Yashar'allah. Yeah, they feared the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. That's why that fear was on them. And they heard of the wonders he did to the Egyptians. So, so let's read on, fourth verse. And Moab said unto the elders of Midian, now shall this company lick up all that are round about us, as the ox licketh up the grass of the field. And Balak, the son of Zippor, was king of the Moabites at that time. So Balak, the son of Zippor, was the king of the Moabites at this time. And the Moabites were another dark nation, and today they would be known as the Moors. Like I said, they are somewhat settled, mixed amongst the Arabs and the Africans. But that's a whole nother nation. And they know they're not no damn Japanese, and they're not no Chinese. So y'all need to do more research, because I already been there, done that. And to back me up on that is Elder Bunyamin from House of David at HODC. He knows about that history. So y'all stuck in the past, y'all need to catch up. So anyway, got to say that. And he sent, and there's books on it too. But anyway, fifth verse. He sent messages therefore unto Balaam, the son of Bear, to Pethor, which is by the river of the land of the children of his people, to call him, saying, behold, there is a people come out from Egypt. Behold, they cover the face of the earth, and they abide over against me. So he's nervous. He's sending messages out. He sending messages out. Sixth verse. Come now, therefore, I pray thee, curse me this people, for they are too mighty for me. Peradventure I shall prevail, that we may smite them, and that I may drive them, for they are too many for me. Peradventure I shall prevail, that we may smite them, and that I may drive them out of the land. For I wot that he whom thou blessest is blessed, and he whom thou cursest is cursed. And the elders of Moab and the elders of Midian departed with the rewards of divination in their hand. And they came to Balaam and spake unto him the words of Balak. And he said unto them, lodge here this night, and I will bring you word again, and Yahweh shall speak unto me, and the princes of Moab abode with Balaam. And Yahweh came unto Balaam and said, What men are these with thee? And Balaam said unto Yahweh, Balak the son of Zippor, king of Moab, hath sent unto me, saying, Behold, there is a people come out of Egypt, which covereth the face of the earth. Come now, curse me them, peradventure I shall be able to overcome them and drive them out. And Yahweh said unto Balaam, Thou shalt not go with them, thou shalt not curse the people, for they are blessed. So this is the Most High telling them. And Balaam rose up in the morning and said unto the princes of Balak, Get you into your hand, for Yahweh refuses to give me leave to go with you. And the princes of Moab rose up, and they went unto Balak and said, Balaam refuses to come with us. And Balak sent yet again princes more and more honorable than they, and they came to Balaam and said to him, Thus saith Balak the son of Zippor, Let nothing, I pray thee, hinder thee from coming unto me. For I will promote thee unto very great honor, and I will do whatsoever thou sayest unto me. Come therefore, I pray thee, curse me this people. And Balaam answered and said unto the servants of Balak, If Balak would give me his house full of silver and gold, I cannot go beyond the word of Yahweh my power to do less or more. Now therefore I pray you to tarry ye also here this night, that I may know what Yahweh will say unto me more. And Yahweh came unto Balaam at night and said unto him, If the men come to call thee, rise up and go with them, but yet the word which I shall say unto thee, that shalt thou do. And Balaam rose up in the morning and saddled his ass and went with the princes of Moab. And the Most High anger was kindled because he went, and the angel of Yahweh stood in the way for adversary against him. Now was he riding upon his ass, and his two servants were with him. And the ass saw the angel of Yahweh standing in the way, and his sword drawn in his hand. And the ass turned aside out of the way and went into the field. And Balaam smote the ass to turn. Smote him, meaning he hit the ass to turn her into the way. But the angel of Yahweh stood in the path of the vineyard, a wall being on this side and a wall on that side. And when the ass saw the angel of Yahweh, she thrust herself unto the wall and crashed Balaam's foot against the wall. And he smote her again. And the angel of Yahweh went further and stood in the narrow place where was no way to turn, either to the right hand or to the left. And when the ass saw that the angel of Yahweh, she fell down under Balaam, and Balaam's anger was kindled, and he smote the ass with a staff. And Yahweh opened up the mouth of the ass, and she said unto Balaam, What have I done unto thee, that thou hast smitten me these 3 times? And Balaam said unto the ass, Because thou hast mocked me, I will therefore a sword in my hand, for now would I kill thee. And the ass said unto Balaam, Am not I thine ass, upon which thou hast ridden ever since I was thine and unto this day? Was I ever what to do so unto thee? And he said, No. Then Yahweh opened the eyes of Balaam, and he saw the angel of Yahweh standing in the way, and his sword drawn in his hand, and he bowed down his head and fell flat on his face. And the angel of Yahweh said unto him, Wherefore hast thou smitten thine ass these 3 times? Behold, I went out to withstand thee, because thy way is perverse before me. And the ass saw me and turned from me these 3 times, unless she had turned from me. Surely now, it says, and turned from me these 3 times, unless she had turned from me, surely now also had slain thee and saved her alive. And Balaam said unto the angel of Yahweh, I have sinned, for I knew not thou stoodest in the way against me. Now therefore, if it displease thee, I will get me back again. And the angel of Yahweh said unto Balaam, Go with the men, but only the word that I shall speak unto thee, that thou shalt speak. So Balaam went with the princes of Balak. And when Balak heard that Balaam was come, he went out to meet him unto the city of Moab, which is in the border of Aranon, which is in the utmost coast. And Balak said unto Balaam, Did I not earnestly send unto thee to call thee? Wherefore camest thou not unto me? Am I not able indeed to promote thee to honor? And Balaam said unto Balak, Lo, I am come unto thee. Have I now any power at all to say anything? The word that Yahweh putteth in my mouth, that shall I speak. And Balaam went with Balak, and they came unto Kirjath, what do you call it? Kirjath Huzath. And Balak offered oxen and sheep and sent to Balaam and to the princes that were with him. And it came to pass on the morning that Balak took Balaam and brought him up into the high places of Baal, that thence he might see the utmost part of the people. Yeah, I've read that because I felt we needed some background. We need some background understanding. Even though we read a story, most people knew that story. Those that are seasoned know that story. But I read that for the people that haven't read the Bible before. That's why I wanted to go through that whole 22nd chapter, because it's a good story. I'm supposed to stop at 6, but you probably wouldn't get the gist what's going on. And long story short, you can't curse who the Most High bless. And that's what the king of Moab had to learn the hard way. From getting knocked off the ass and the ass speaking to him, the angel speaking to him, the ass spoke to him. Okay? That was a hard lesson for him to learn. And that's the reality of it. And that's how a lot of stubbornness of our people are. Even our people, Yasharahla. 2/3 are. Right? But that 41st verse, you notice they have the root word Baal. That's an idol. And I want to get more into that. I just gave you understanding of Baal, Zaphon. Now we're going to give you understanding of the next word that these heathen keep. And I got to jump to, hopefully I ain't got to read too much on this one. But I felt good to read the 22nd. That was a something good to read, you know. I was enjoying that story. Maybe because I ain't read it in a while, but it was good to read. So anyway, we're going to go to Numbers, right, to the 25th chapter, because I thought to jump around, but hey, you needed some background story anyway. So now, Baal-Zephon was the idol. I gave you the understanding that was an idol that the Canaanites kept. And remember, these heathen nations seduced us with their idols. And you're going to see definitely in the Numbers 25th chapter, I'm going to read. Because each nation had a different name for this damn idol. Right? 25th verse. How far I want to read on? Did I stop? Well, anyway, I'm going to read the Numbers 25th chapter. Slakia. Numbers 25th chapter. Everybody get it. Give you a minute. Give you a few seconds, whatever. Everybody get Numbers 25th chapter. Right? Thought I should have marked it off. Should have marked it off. But anyway, I'm going to read first and second verse for now. Or matter of fact, to the 4 verses I'm going to read. Numbers 24th chapter and the first verse. Salakia. Numbers 25th chapter and the first verse. Salakia. And Yasharahla abode in Shittim, whoredom with the daughter. Salakia. Yasharahla abode in Shittim And the people began to commit whoredom with the daughters of Moab. Now listen very carefully. I'm going to read the first verse again. And Yasha'Allah abode in Shittim, and the people began to commit whoredom with the daughters of Moab. Now listen to this. It's spiritual whoredoms, not necessarily physical, it's spiritual. Listen. And they called the people, second verse, and they called the people unto the sacrifices of their gods. And the people did eat and bow down to their gods. So when it says they committed whoredom with the daughters, they bowed down to idols, idol worship. Right? So and he's going to tell you why the Most High felt about it. Third verse. And Yasha'Allah joined himself unto Baal al Peor, spelled B-A apostrophe A-L, and Peor spelled P-E apostrophe O-R, Peor, Baal Peor. So the Moabites had named their idol Baal Peor, right? And the anger of Yahweh was kindled against Yasha'Allah. And Yahweh said unto Moses, take all the heads of the people and hang them up before Yahweh. Against the sun, that the fierce anger of Yahweh may be turned away from Yasha'Allah. So Moses told, he said, took all the people that bowed to this idol, he said, have them hang, man, and have them face the sun. This was what Moses did. And we're going to read the fourth verse again. And the Most High said unto Moses, Moses told Moses, Most High, Yahweh told Moses this. And Yahweh said unto Moses, take all the heads of the people and hang them up before Yahweh against the sun, that the fierce anger of Yahweh may be turned away from Yasha'Allah. And Moses said unto the judges of Yasha'Allah, slay ye every one his men that were joined unto Baal Peor. And behold, one of the children of Yasha'Allah came and brought unto his brethren a Midianitish woman in the sight of Moses and in the sight of all the congregation of the children of Yasha'Allah, who were weeping before the door of the tabernacle of the congregation. And the tabernacle means the tents of the congregation, because we dwelled in tents. 7th verse. And when Phinehas, the son of Eleazar, the son of Aaron, and the priest saw it, he rose up from among the congregation and took a javelin in his hand, and he went after the man of Yasha'Allah into the tent, and thrust both of them through the man, thrust both of them through the man of Yasha'Allah and the woman through her belly. So the plague was stayed from the children of Yasha'Allah. So he had to kill all the heads. 9th verse. And those that died in the plague were 24,000. Right, so the Most High is not playing, man. It never was. And guess what? Same thing's going to happen in Babylon, America. Because what heathen nation is doing it now? An Edomite nation. And who's at the top? The so-called president and his cronies. See, it's not a coincidence It's not a coincidence that he's doing this Baal worship in the White House. That's what that construction is about. Okay? That's what that White House construction is about. The end, it's not a ballroom, it's a Baal room. And you're going to see what I'm talking about, what I add to the end of this video. I started to put it at the beginning. I said, no, I'm going to put it at the end. I'll put something else that get your attention. It might be a photo, and it's going to be a photo of how one of the Moabites look too. And it's a book. I'm going to show you a photo of the book. Okay? All right? So, yeah, man. And y'all get more understanding of this either at the beginning or the end. It depends how I feel like doing it. It's how the Spirit moves me. So, y'all can read the story. I stopped at the 9th verse in Numbers 25th chapter. So what caused them? The daughters of Moab caused them to go off. So they did it twice. They did it one time with the Canaanites and did it another time with the Moabites. Oh, that's what I was supposed to read. Give me a minute. I'm supposed to read the definition of Baal Peor. I did Zaphon, so I'm going to do Baal Peor. Give me a second. I already read Baal Zaphon, so I'm going to read. Give me a minute. It's somewhere in there. Let's see. Let me see. Read Baal Zaphon. Baal Zippor. Baal Peor. I'm trying to find. Okay, here we go. Yeah, okay. Baal Peor refers to a Canaanite god worshipped by the Israelites. I think I read that. Oh, they got the same definition. Baal Peor refers to a Canaanite god worshipped by the Israelites during the journey in the wilderness described. I think I read that. I'm going to read the overview. It said Baal Peor in the Bible. Baal Peor is a significant term in the Bible referring to both location and a deity associated with the Moabites. See, that's what the Moabites believe in, Baal Peor. Right. And the name Baal means Lord or Master, while Peor is believed to refer to a mountain-high place in Moab. And that's true, because that's in Numbers 25th chapter. Yeah, because it says in the 3rd verse, and Israel joined himself unto Baal Peor, and the anger of Yahweh was kindled against Yeshua. The only difference that's going to happen now in America, Babylon America, is going to be done under your wicked president, Donald J. Trump. I think that's his name. But anyway, Donald Trump. Right? I know that last name. Yeah. Spoiler alert. Yeah. So, and yeah, because I already read the definitions of fun. This is Baal Peor, which was the Moabites' deity. See, each heathen nation had their own name for it, for the name Baal. It's idol worship, and it's going to piss the Most High off. And I think that's going to, they thinking to honor Satan, because Satan's behind all those deities, all those idols. Matter of fact, let me get the infamous one. Let me get a search. I know it's in Psalms, and everybody know what I'm looking for. Seasoned people know what I'm looking for. Seasoned brothers and sisters know what I'm looking for, so don't ruin it for me. Right, bear with me. I think it's in Psalms. I'll find it. Psalms, not like an old-fashioned brush through the scriptures. I'm always typing on a damn phone. Why type when you can remember it, right? think it's Psalms, is it 94 or 95? Yeah, it's 96. I like it. Psalms 96, verse 5. For all the gods of the nation are idols, but Yahweh made the heavens. Honor and majesty are before him. Strength and beauty are in his sanctuary. Give unto Yahweh, O ye kindreds of the people. Give unto Yahweh glory and strength. So in the 5th verse says, For all the gods of the nations are idols, but Yahweh made the heavens. Yeah, the nations serve idols, man. And that's what we basically reading about. But like I said, I had to go through this history because this is what your so-called president who cloaked the word under the name Baal. It's going to be a ballroom, making you think it's going to be like a party. No. And I'm going to leave that video at the end of this lesson. You're going to get more understanding what that's about. And you're going to find out, spoiler alert, that he's repeating what his Edomite Caucasian predecessors in Germany did, a.k.a. Hitler. They all did the same Baal worship. And they all got these heathen customs from the ancient other nations, the Canaanite nations, which are Africans, and then he got it from the Moabite nations, which are the Moors today in Africa. Yeah, they're another nation. Those two different heathen nations. So this is where they get this evil custom from. And they all planning this under so-called Donald Trump. And all it's going to do, the God of Abraham and Jacob, going to bring a judgment upon Babylon, America. And that also linked. This all lines up when you think about it. Matter of fact, let me go to the scripture. Showing you that this was prophesied that that's why they cleave and control America through the land of Israel. Our homeland, them squatters are in our land and they commit no matter adultery. That's what that third temple is about. Remember they heard the talk of that? The third temple? It's not coincidence. It's all lining up now. So let's go to Ezekiel real quick. 30, I think it's on. Let me get it first. Ezekiel. Pardon me for that. I don't have no tissue close by. And I don't want to stop the pause the lesson. But Ezekiel 30, is it 35 or 37? I think it's 35. Ezekiel 35 and let me see if I'm calling it right. Yeah, Ezekiel 35 and 10 reads, because thou hast said, these two nations, the two nations are what? The southern tribe and the northern tribe, which are Negro descent, right? Because thou hast said, these two nations and these two countries shall be mine. What two countries? Our homeland, Israel, and America. Shall be mine, and we will possess it as Yahweh, whereas we will possess it, whereas Yahweh was there. And that's what they've been doing. But they bubble about the bus. But, without going any further, I'm going to end the lesson where it's at. Y'all can do further reading on your own. But yeah, I felt I had to go through that. Gonna give you a little understanding what's about to take place in the so-called White House. They about to beast up and get and honor their father Satan, basically, because Satan hides behind all of them deities and all those idols. Because his vibration's in the earth, and that's who they're going to honor. They're just doing the auspices of an ancient idol called Baal, which is really honoring Satan. But with that, I say shalom till next time. Most High will, I see you again. But have a blessed Shabbat. Shabbat shalom, Yasha'Allah. And with that, I say Kwam Yasha'Allah, shalom.